Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to my Ash6 broadcast on TBC. I still remain Adamzy. In this my broadcast, I'm going to be talking about the redemption period we are now. I want all the viewers to stay attentively and listen for what I'm going to say and the exciting things that is happening around the TBC community. First of all, we are going to read all the headlines. We're going to read the blog post. After the blog post, we are going to talk much on the redemption button, the do's and don'ts. So let me share my screen with you, and we're going to navigate to the blog.thebillioncoin.info. Okay, here's the new tab. I'll share with us. Blog.thebillioncoin.info. So here is the homepage of the blog. I'm going to read the headlines. Number one, we have proof. Institutions secretly buying Bitcoin in mass via OTC. We have videos. Then you can only press the redemption now button once during this redemption period. We have the video. We have redemption is only away. Okay, this whole blog notifying us. So now I'm going to show you my own account. I'm going to show you my own account so I will be able to learn some things there. We have Kringle Cash. I have to stop sharing and show my face once more. So now I want to show you my own account and show you the redemption button, and also there is a blog post that we need to read, though the blog post is old one, but it matters to us. So let me share my screen with you now. So I'm going to log in straight to my own account here. I'm going to sign in. Wow. Like here, you can see this banner here saying beware of scammer posting as TBC exchanger. So I'll send this time without number that any blog that is not being posted relating to exchanger, do not buy into the idea. Do not fall in victims into the arm of the scammers that are trying to say that they are the exchanger. They will tell you to pay $100 for the registration fee before you'll be able to exchange your TBC into Bitcoin or dollars. Please disregard those information. They are trying to steal your access from TBC. So you have to stay cool and pay attentive, listen attentively to the blog post. Make sure that you are following the blog to know more trends. So I'm going to show you my own redemption button. Though the redemption button, they are still working on it. It's not everybody that have the redemption button right now. So let me show you my own. Still loading. The network is not that friendly. You have to wait for the network to load. It's good. Wow. Here is the redemption. Let me zoom it. Let me zoom it so that you'll be able to see it. Good. Yes. So here's the redemption button. You can see the button here. Please do not redeem it now. You should wait when you have a lot of cookies reward before you redeem. And we are going to read a blog post that, though the blog is old, but we need to know much about it. Like this, the headline, we see this: the maximum amount of TBC coin that can be given to an individual through the cookie reward is 100 TBC lifetime total. So we are going to read, we are going to click this link in new tab. So we are going to and check the blog. The blog is so few, but we need to read it to know much about cookies reward. So I'm going to zoom my screen back to 100% and open the link in a new tab. Also, I'm going to stop sharing so that I'll make sure I'm at the tab. Stop sharing, and I will click back, go back to the, okay. We have my tab here. So we'll come back and open the tab. Good. We have new tab. Let me show us. Good. So now we have a big image here by Gangaji. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. I like this quote. This is a good quote from Gangaji. Now, what we have here is, I am aware of a number of institutions that are begging to engage TBC, and cookies reward was created for the people only. Cookie reward allowed the people a fast pathway to abundance in TBC wealth. Institutions have access to large sum of resource, and those cannot be used to access the cookies reward. Otherwise, TBC would become the very same thing that doesn't work for the people, where the few have most of everything while the masses suffer. Cookie reward is the mechanism being used to roll out the distribution phase to 1 billion people from all over the world. At the end of this distribution phase, we will create 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires, giving true empowerment to those that receive it. The people do not have to be wealthy to begin with to use cookies reward. To become empowered by a change in their social economic status to one with a great deal of means to express their creative wills. This means spread throughout humanity will change the world for the better. As we all embrace lifestyle of abundance, we are all on a mission to end poverty globally. We appreciate the participation of institutions and their contribution toward the mission. The policy, the maximum amount of coin that can be given to an individual through cookies reward is 100 lifetime total to TBC coins. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and show my face and explain this particular line. This line is very, very unique. I'm going to express this line. So I'll stop sharing my screen and show my face. Yeah, welcome. So in the distribution phase, we have a lot of things to learn in the distribution phase, because the admin is telling us that each individual have access to 100 TBC in the distribution phase. And I'm telling you, it's not everybody that is going to have this 100 TBC, because if you didn't work hard, you will not be able to earn this opportunity in this distribution phase. And when they stop this distribution phase, a lot of people will be grumbling, running to get TBC while it is too late. So I want everyone to embrace the opportunity and make sure they grab this 100 TBC in the distribution phase, so that at the end of the day, when people are spending TBC, you will not be wallowing or be going after a place to say you want to buy TBC and the price will not be smiling at you. So please, let's utilize this medium of distribution phase to get a lot of cookies which you can redeem for the TBC. Now, this blog has been posted about, let's see the dates. Let me share my screen. We'll see the dates. Let me go back to the blog. We're going to see it together. Or each of the blog updates. This blog was posted October 11, 2018. This will tell us more about cookies reward. So you can see a quote here. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. So now TBC have created cookie reward for everybody. It's now your own choice as individual to embrace, to be the change you want to be or you want to see in the world by facing all the means to get, like attending meetings, weekly meetings. Also, you can refer two people between 24 hours and get a lot of cookies reward, which you can redeem for Kringles. So these are the pathway to follow to get this 100 limit, 100 TBC limit that the admin are telling us, and no one can get more than that in the distribution phase. So now, our main deal of the day, and the one is I'm talking about, I'm going to share with us my own dashboard here. This redeem button you are seeing, don't play with it. Make sure you gather a lot of cookies reward before you redeem. Because once you redeem, I don't think you have opportunity to redeem in this year. So that's why we are going to read either the video, we're going to watch video from the blog post. So let me quickly check the video. We have one video here. We have, you can only, yeah, you can see the video here. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's posted by Randy Winston. Let's see what he said. 41 minutes long. We'll not be able to watch everything, but I'm assuring you, when we listen, we're going to get a clue. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. This is Randy Wilson, and we are on our 146th broadcast, coming at you live from the San Francisco Bay Area. Very happy to be with you here, as always. And you know, I'm a proud broadcaster of TBC, one of many. It looks like when you look at our broadcasters, it's like we're finally starting to pick up on the number of broadcasters who have the courage and have the foresight to take on this role of being one of the many voices of TBC. And guys, we have a special guest on the line today. The guy that probably has more broadcasts than anyone else in the entire community, Mr. Stephen Cuffy. Hey, what's up, brother?
You, Randy.
You know,
thank you, brother.
You know, Stephen, because you have such a anchored position in the TBC community, I just have to introduce you like that.
Well, hey, be my guest.
Okay, let me forward the video to the main fact I want to achieve from this blog post, which is video.
Show that finger. Show that finger.
You know, guys, this is redemption period. But like Stephen Cuffey is saying, we don't just rush out and press the button, because if you, you know, hey, we got another redemption coming up in May, you know, if you want to wait until then, you know what I mean? But we know that a lot of you guys out there have been working on stockpiling your cookie rewards. And you probably look back there. I mean, look at the calculator. Look at the calculator in your Kringle Cashback office, and it's going to teach you have. And I know a lot of people are excited about them cookies and ready to redeem them for real Kringle. Now, let's be honest, Stephen. Really, the only reason why you should be excited about getting cookies to turn into Kringles is so you can supply transactions. I mean, that's really what it's all about. You are now being converted from sort of like an apprentice situation where you are working with a leader who is helping you with your transactions, supplying you with transactions, supplying you with Kringle. Because
you can hear the word the leader is saying. So do not rush in redemption, because when you rush yourself, you end up waiting for the next year, May, for another redemption phase. Because as the leader is saying, next year by May, we have another phase. So you can decide to wait and accumulate a lot of Kringles. Or if you don't want to wait, you can redeem. Then next year, May, you redeem whatever you have. But they're just giving us option. But you should wait and have a lot of cookies before you redeem. So let's continue listening. I want us to get the point, like what the blog title is. Get the title. You can only press the redemption, redeem now, once during the redemption period. So let's continue listening to the leader.
Because they usually have plenty. But now it's your turn. It's your turn, Stephen Cuffey. There's tons of members out there where it's now their turn. They graduate into Kringle, you know, coin, and now they get to go out and provide, you know, TBC or Kringles for transactions. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. And you don't want to be prematurely trying to spend up, you know, spend or sell your own, you know, $100 worth of Kringle. You want the cookie rewards that come along with the Kringle that you purchase. It's now time to convert that into Kringle. And now, guys, you're getting ready to go through graduation here. This is the graduation ceremony, Stephen Cuffey. People are now able to graduate into Kringle coin and can now do transactions, brother.
Now we go, and now we continue our distribution phase that we're in anyway. You know, that's about growing the community. Hey, if we got coin in our wallets, that's even more reason to now grow our community, because now we can do transactions. Because what do we do when we make transactions with people?
Okay, this is how far we can go in the sharing of the blog post. So now what the leaders are telling us is, let me stop sharing my screen so I can show my face. Yeah, welcome. As you can see, our leader, Randy Winston, has defined the meaning of redemption button. It's just in form of graduation. Maybe when you join the TBC world, you just have a little coin. Now you have graduated. You have graduated from the new member just to the old member, so you can do transaction on your own. You'll be able to have your coins in your wallet, because the one you're having maybe is not sufficient. By this redemption period, you'll be able to have a lot of coins which you can use for transaction. Because if you're using the top leader to complete your transaction, now you'll be buoyant enough to do the transaction on your own. So you don't need to wait for any leader to share your money with you. You share it fully as a full TBC owner. So that's why the redemption button, you don't have to play with it. Gather a lot of coins, because till May next year before you'll be able to redeem. So once you have a lot of cookies, up to maybe 2 TBC, you can redeem it. So I'll continue getting more cookies since we are in the redemption phase. Get other cookies down till next year May before you can redeem. But since you have up to 2 TBC now, you'll be able to redeem so that you'll be able to start distributing. Just as Randy Wilson has said that you have just graduated from just novice to at least veteran. So at least veteran is a good position. When you are in veteran mode, you'll be able to sell TBC directly from your wallet. But mind you, once you have little kringles and you redeem and you don't have access to redeem, that means you have not yet graduated. You are still a learner, because once you have a little bit kringles and redeem it and you start distributing, on the long run, before maybe February next year, it might have finished. You have to wait for another redemption phase for you to be able to have TBC to to share with your client. So stay cool and wait for the right time to redeem. So I'm going to share us again with my screen so I will see what I'm talking about, the redemption button. And I'm talking to you now. I've not got up to 1 TBC. I'm still on the way. So I'm not going to rush into clicking the redemption button. I'm going to share my screen with you once more so you see what I'm having. Okay, I'm going to zoom it. Okay. You can see what amount of cookies I've earned so far. It's on the alerted. So this is the calculator. The calculator has calculated what I'm going to get when I redeem, when I click the redemption button. So this not yet, it's not up to 1 TBC yet. It's still on the long way to 1 TBC. So I will not just go ahead and click the redemption button now. I have to wait to work harder towards, since they will spread the redemption throughout December period. So I will have to wait and make sure I achieve the aim at least 1 TBC before I will redeem. Then I will continue working, since with the distribution phase is still open. I'll continue working hard to get a lot so that I can also redeem at the May redemption period. So I've already advised us, and we have read a lot of blog posts. I think with this, people will know the reason why I say you should wait for when you have a lot before you redeem, so that when you are selling your TBC, you don't need to panic or looking for help for the top leader to help you complete your transaction. So this is how far we can go on this my broadcast, the R6. I'm going to come your way next time. So I promised earlier that I'm going to get, between this year, I'm going to have at least, let me show my face once more. Okay, so I said earlier, I'm going to reach at least 100 broadcasts in the broadcasting services. So I'm going to be giving more information on TBC. As I said earlier, I'm just acting as intermediary. I also read the blog and meditate on it, and also come here to share it with you for you to know much about. But if you want to know much and get the raw information that's coming from the admin, you need to visit the website blog.thebillioncoin.info, where you get a lot of information as they are coming. Once they post it, you'll be the first to have it and read and assimilate. But once you are not able to assimilate all, the leaders will also do their meetings, weekly meeting brokers, where you can have a lot of information and get what the message is. So I myself, I read the blog, I study the blog, and I come here to share it with you. As my own duty as a broadcaster, I need to read the blog and follow, so I will not go astray. I need to go to the blog and get information and share directly with you, so that there will not be problem, maybe, but there are some information that I can also assume, which some may be on the right path. So I advise you to also read the blog and get information. So I will see you in my next section at 7, which will be next week. So thank you. Have a wonderful day and goodbye. Please subscribe and comment. Bye.